So somebody asked me the very unenviable task of going through my e.l.f. collection, and don't forget I have the e.l.f. collection, and to come up with my favourites. It wasn't possible to name just a few, so I've got them here, and actually it took me about half an hour to go through everything and pick, because for a brand that has over 150 product lines in 600 different colours roughly, it took me a while, so it was nice. It reacquainted me with a few items that I hadn't played with recently. So this list isn't exhaustive. I just have to keep this video from going over 10 hours long. So I'm going to start with some lip products first. Actually, quite a few lip products. My all-time favourite lip product from e.l.f. is the Lip Lock pencil. Now, I never used to use lipsticks very much, especially dark ones, because they would bleed, and finding a lip pencil to match absolutely everything is quite difficult. But with this you don't have to. It's translucent, you can't feel it when you're wearing it, and it's just effortless really. And if you're wearing a red lipstick or something, the last thing you want is for it to smudge or bleed. So Lip Lock pencil, probably one of my favourite all-time products from e.l.f. is this pencil, simply because they're also quite hard to find. You don't find them in a lot of places. Second up, mineral lipsticks. I think everyone will agree that these are pigmented and creamy and natural. I like that. I can use nearly every single colour in the range, apart from the nudes, because they tend to make me look a bit sort of dead. But this one is Bare Brown, which is so hard to find a good brown lipstick. Everything's brown, but this one, it's a pinky brown, so it's gorgeous. I am wearing it at the moment. Pop another layer on, and it is good nude colour for me, so beautiful. And it's not too buttery, this lipstick, so it will stay. It's not too drying either, so quite a nice formula. I quite often have one of these in my bag, which is not bad. Two more lip products. The Hyper Shine lip gloss. This one is in Fairy, which I never really thought was my colour until I tried it over a nude lip one evening. So it goes perfectly with this smoky eye. And suddenly you get that nice pinky blue shimmer, which if you just put in the centre of the lips, just kind of, yeah, really livens everything up. So that's often in my bag on a night out as well. A really good compromise if you don't like the stickiness and look of gloss and lipsticks you find troublesome, then a liquid lipstick is great, because these are nice and moisturising, great colours. This one is like a raspberry sort of, it's a raspberry strawberry colour, so it's beautiful tomatoey red, very, very flattering for everyone. So those are my lip products. I need to slow down, I'm breathing quite fast. Now, face products, again, I have four. So I've desperately tried really hard to keep this to my top 10. And I know that maybe tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to look back and go, oh, actually, I like that one too. No matter. So, I think my favourites are quite representative of a lot of people's favourites. And this is the Studio Under Eye Concealer and Highlighter, which is lovely. Absolutely a joy to work with. You need hardly any, just like 1, 2, 3, 4 dabs of it, and it really brightens the area without adding too much glitteriness, fakeness, or anything like that. So it's wonderful. Now, if you suffer from hyperpigmentation or scarring, this is a lovely product. It's the concealer pencil and brush. So at one end you get a lovely creamy concealer which has enough texture and pigment to cover. And then you gently brush and blend around the blemish, like say there, just brush around the blemish and set with powder, and it's a fabulous spot concealer, scar concealer, dark mark concealer as well. I wouldn't necessarily use it on delicate areas like the under eye, but I have used it sort of around the nose to cover redness and so on. So another great face product, put those to one side. 2 more face products to go. Now, I never used the sheer mineral booster because I found it too light for me. Although it says sheer, it was too light for me. But when they brought out the tinted one, I tried it and I thought it was amazing, absolutely amazing. It has a similar effect to HD powder, which hasn't actually made it to my top 10 because I don't use it every day, whereas I do use the mineral booster nearly every day. Because it does give you that natural flawless finish that you don't necessarily need for photography such as HD. It does do a fantastic job of filling pores, not so great on fine lines as HD, but the tinted is just lovely. It's lovely and soft, and I almost couldn't believe it once I put it on, and I actually did see a difference. You don't always see a difference with HD, but you will see it with the mineral booster. Now, final product is the Simple Natural Radiance Blusher, and this is such a cute colour. It's in bronzed, and I wear it all year round because it's neutral, but it has that lovely coppery sort of colour. It suits everyone, no matter how pale or how dark you are. It's just about how and where you use it, how much you use. It's a lovely little package. You know, it's a lovely soft talky consistency, so it blends effortlessly, and it doesn't sort of drag or anything like that. It's fairly fragile, so I never take these away with me, but I suppose I could depot it and put it into a palette if I wanted to. Right, so that is the end of face products. Now I only have 2 eye products, and the first one is the eyelid primer. This is just a regular £1.50 eyelid primer, and the reason I like it is because you can blend it with your favourite eyeshadow to make a paste and then make a cream eyeshadow of your own. Adding minerals to this is an absolute joy, so you could take your favourite loose or pressed eyeshadow into a palette or onto the back of an old CD or something like that, pop a bit of this on, scrape a bit of your favourite eyeshadow in, mix the 2 up, and boom, you have a cream eyeshadow that will last. And then simply slick another layer of your favourite eyeshadow on top, and it's not going anywhere. So it's wonderfully versatile, wonderfully cheap. Some people find that they separate. That's down to temperature and if they've been sitting around for a long time, so you really have to give them a mix up, even warm them up a bit too. Make sure the cap's on nice and tight, and that should last you a long time. My final product is cream eyeliner. I used it to do this look and it just made everything so easy. It glides on, it holds, it's well pigmented. There are lots of different colours to choose from. The black is my favourite for this kind of look, and yeah, mine's not sort of gone anywhere or done anything to upset me. The only thing is that if you haven't used it in a little while, you just need to scrape off a top layer of oxidation to reveal the nice glossy, soft, creamy stuff underneath. That's the good blendable stuff. So that is my list of my top 10 e.l.f. products. No doubt I'll change my mind next week, because when you have so many products to choose from, it's really hard. It just is really hard to choose just 10. But I hope you found that useful and interesting. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.